let's land in a place where we recognize courage without it being an effort, because courage is the most inspiring aspect and energy that, in my humble opinion, that human beings can exchange. And courage is something that's very difficult to get numb to, right? Whereas suffering actually causes dissociation. Like if suffering were that inspiring of an energy, then there wouldn't be any on the planet, right? But people actually get very numb to it. And the problem with that is that, and this goes right to the heart of like acknowledgement, acceptance, and agreement in the way we use it in the Black Belt Mind, the way we've utilized it so beautifully together in NAP. Anything you dissociate from, you give power to, right? Because dissociation is the reactionary consequence of denial. So if we dissociate from something, we give power to it. Now, the thing that's come up for us in lots of very important ways is that from a childhood perspective, sometimes to survive, dissociating is the only thing you can do. Why is it sympathetically understandable in that situation? Because it's the only power you've got, right? As a child, there's a massive discrepancy in power, in factual, practical, applicable, real world power between an adult and a child. So as a child, if dissociation was the only path to surviving and coping temporarily in any situation, well, the denial on a certain level of that action was survival, serving our survival. When we didn't have the range of choices and authority and personal autonomy that we're supposed to have when we're adults. So anything we dissociate from, we're denying a part of. Anything we deny a part of gives our power away to that thing. Right? That's where, right, acknowledgement, acceptance come to life, because in the momentum of acknowledgement, we can accept. In the momentum of acceptance, we have the full power, our full capacity to make a choice about something. And the idea as to whether or not we're going to go into more and more agreement with that thing that's having an effect on us that we've just acknowledged, or that we're going to make a new agreement. But that make a new agreement is super important, right? It's the powerhouse of that trio of acknowledgement, acceptance, agreement, right? So it's not like, oh, I'm going to acknowledge it. Oh, I'm going to accept it. And then I'm just going to deny that it's there and affecting me. That's not a proactive agreement, right? That's actually a more sophisticated denial that actually pulls you off of that powerful place of choice and awareness, because acknowledgement and acceptance build awareness, right? But we still have to, at that moment of truth, have to choose to intend our personal power to make a new agreement, not focus our energy on just denying, not going into the one that we just became aware of through acknowledgement and acceptance.